Hey guys, thanks for watching CTM Sports. Thanks for watching the shorts. Thanks for watching the whole episode. I appreciate that. Please make sure to hit the like and subscribe button. I'm seeing 90% unsubscribed in the analytics, and it will be helpful. It will help me out if you can hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and help me spread the word and get out there. Also, make sure to check out the other podcasts that we make. Thinking Game Podcast. We got the Sports Game Podcast. And now we're on Spotify. The Thinking Game Podcast on Spotify. So go make sure you go check that out. Now, let's get into the sports. My first topic of the day is Dame has finally requested a trade. Why did he wait for so long to do so? Maybe it was PR. Maybe he was just trying to wait till the right time. Who knows? Only Dame knows. But what I will say is that it was nothing that team could do. They really wasn't going to win. So it just made sense for him to ask for a trade. It just made sense. And they drafted a point guard at number 6. So, I mean, they're going to move him to the 2. He been playing point guard for so long. And I don't think him and Chauncey Billups got along too well. You just never really heard about them meshing or building a relationship, just my opinion. I like Chauncey Billups too, but it seemed like they didn't get along for some reason, so who knows. Teams interested in Dame Lillard: the Heat, the Clippers, and 76ers. They said the Heat is really tough for them to make the trade because Dame allegedly asked to play for the Heat. That's where he wants to go, is his destination. However, he does not have a trade clause. So they can send him to NBA purgatory if they wanted to. It won't be nothing he can do about it. They say the Heat don't have a lot of things to offer. So they hoping, no other team really wants to offer him anything and they can kind of just get that deal of the century. But the Clippers are interested. They have some few pieces. I know they re-signed Russell Westbrook. Probably throw him in there with some draft picks and maybe Paul George or something. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? 76ers. I know they're trying to find a deal for James Harden. But we'll talk about that later. Do you really want James Harden to come on your team and destroy your team and your young people? It's up to you. The teams, Portland say they will get the best deal possible, so they're trying to get draft picks, anything they can get for a superstar. Draft picks, expiring contracts, anything that gives them the advantage. Well, it's going to be hard. They probably going to still end up getting probably not all they want, maybe half of what they want. But sometimes you shoot for the stars and you get the moon instead. You know what I'm saying? So who knows? We'll see. Time will tell. The Rockets, interesting moves. Even though they're not going to be a winning team, they may be a good team to watch. They signed Fred Van Vliet, and they signed Dylan Brooks. I know everybody was hating on Dylan Brooks. I even said he was doing some flagrant stuff when he was hating on LeBron, but hey, that's his thing, though. He the next Patrick Beverly, I guess. So Van Vliet gets a 3-year, $130 million deal. And Dylan Brooks gets a 4-year, $80 million deal. So pretty much, Van Vliet already got a championship with in Toronto when they had Kyle Lowry and on the sideboard. What's my guy name? Kawhi Leonard, the Claw, had him on there, and pretty much he's just getting the bag. I mean, you can't fault him for that. You got to get the bag. He was an undrafted free agent, probably one of the best contracts an undrafted free agent they got. And with inflation, they giving away money. You got to get the bag. And clearly, Toronto wasn't going to give him 3 years, $130 million. Clearly. And I think this is a great pair of guards for Udoka. With him being a hard-nosed defensive guy, with having Dylan Brooks and Van Vliet, some hard-nosed guys. It's going to be a good backcourt, especially for those young guys they got. I think they trading a couple of them, making room for those two guys. So shout out to the Rockets for making that move. The next one is Harden is now asking for a trade. Man, this is guy just like he just followed the trend. Everybody else get traded. Now he wants to trade. And I also think that he tried to wait before he signed that option deal to see if any teams were interested. But I think the market was so dry and so bare that he probably figured, hey, I might as well sign and just ask for a trade since I can't get a team to make any kind of commitment. But what if a team don't offer a trade for Harden? I mean, Harden, in my opinion, really messed up his stock, how he played that last game in the playoffs. A lot of teams probably look at that and say, why would I have you on my team with another superstar when you're going to sabotage my team? So, something to think about. Any teams interested? Any teams that don't want to win, I guess. Maybe, a team like Memphis Grizzlies or not even Memphis. Let's say like Toronto or something like that. If we go to Toronto, what's another team? Portland. I know they don't want to win right now. Maybe get that 1 year expiring contract. Trade Dame Lillard. And let him go to Philly. But I think Harden's stock is not where it used to be. I think it's plummeted. It's almost like that beer Bud Light. It's like 30% downfall stock value. So let me know in the comments, do you think James Harden still got value in his stock? I don't think he does, but that's just me. But I don't think he does. I think he, if he's not done, he's pretty close to being done. So moving to the NFL, this will be my last topic. I don't want to be too long today. I just want to stop by and do a quick hit. Zeke Elliott is back with the Cowboys. Signed a 3-year, $80 million deal. The question I have is, the Cowboys just play the waiting game with Zeke? It's kind of like, a couple getting back together. You kind of let the other party go out and see what's out in the market, and they realize they really not worth or as hot as they thought they was, and then they end up coming back. Is that how they played it, Or did they really, or did Jerry give him a loyalty deal for not entertaining other teams and letting them figure out their books and then come back and sign them? It's not that bad of a deal. I mean, I'm looking at it from a regular person standpoint, but with him, I don't know, maybe he felt like he had a second big contract, but I think when he held out and went to Cabo, though, he kind of gained weight. He just kind of lost a step. He's not like he was at Ohio State. And getting hit and banged and nicked, it takes steps away from you as you get older, guys. Being a running back, you got to think, if a running back has 150 attempts, probably about 80 or 90 of those attempts, he's probably getting tackled and hit to the ground. So it's not like quarterbacks and receivers where you don't get hit all the time. Running backs get hit a lot. Even when they blocking for the quarterback, they get hit a lot. So, man, shout out to Zeke, for re-signing with the Cowboys. So, with football coming up, college football, NFL, let me know in the comments what teams you're rooting for this year. Who you got in the college? Who you got in the top 25? NFL, who you think running for the Super Bowl? Everybody on the Jets bandwagon right now. I don't think they're going to be that good. They may be like mid-tier, you know what I'm saying? Maybe, I think they're probably maybe like 10-7 or something like that. I can see that, somewhere in there, that mid-tier kind of team. They're not going to be like a juggernaut. I mean, it's the Jets, for crying out loud. Unless they get some more pieces, they have like a juggernaut team, but I don't see it, though. Let me know in the comments, though, what you think. Also, thanks for watching the podcast. Thanks for subscribing. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. Thanks for watching. This is Mike. I'm signing out. Peace.